Hey, what's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Good, good, good. Good, just here working. So, guys, we have Oscar here. He is one of my close friends and now a partner. He's actually just finished closing a deal with us. Where was the deal again? I think it was in Vero Beach. No, Rockledge, Florida.
Rockledge, yeah.
Um, Oscar submitted the deal. He's in our school as well, but he submitted our deal through our Done For You Novation service. So, Oscar, if you want to just kind of share your experience of how working with me and my team has been, and you know, just so everybody can understand how the deal went step by step, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, would say that was a pretty easy process. I identify a lead that it looked like it wasn't going to qualify for a cash, the regular wholesale transaction. And then, per our previous conversations, I started submitting a couple of leads uh, to your platform. And then this one, I remember I texted you directly and I told you, hey, this one looks promising because the sellers were
Yep, yep.
super motivated on this one specifically. And then pretty easy, straightforward, just put your information, the deal's information, and then I got the email saying that you guys were on top of it. And then I remember, I think it was next day, I got another email and one of my VAs, sent me a screenshot saying, "Hey, it looks like they got it under contract." That's when I
Nice.
reached out to you and you told me that we got it under contract. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Yeah, that's about it.
Amazing, amazing. So, how did that experience translate to what you are already doing? Because again, it only took one day for it to go under contract. Then, how long did that usually take to get to the finish line and for you to get paid?
Compared to wholesaling, or
No, just in general, how the transaction went. Maybe somebody's curious of how long it can actually take. Because again, novations do take a little bit longer. Some novations take up to like 60 days on
right,
average, or even a little bit less. But what was like the time frame for you um, as far as closing the deal?
right. So as far as closing the deal, it took a little bit longer than a wholesale deal would, right?
Hmm.
Because on the wholesale is a little bit more straightforward kind of thing with a hard money loan and a cash transaction per se. And this one in particular was my first novation. And well, thanks to you, you made me understand the contracts and the logistics behind it. So I can see why it took a little bit more. But our timeline, I think it was like 50 something days, I would say. Not
Nice.
sure. But yeah, um, the one thing I would say was that I didn't do anything. I didn't do absolutely anything. Just yeah, you just send me the wire. Well, not
Nice.
even that. I think yeah, not even that. The title company sent me the wire uh, at the closing, and that's it. My job was basically sending you the lead through your platform, and that's it.
Amazing.
That's
So
it.
basically, what you're telling me is you just submitted the property address with the seller's information, your information. The next day, we had it locked up. In about 45 to 50 days, you had a check in your account without doing anything.
Basically, yeah,
That's amazing, brother. I'd love to hear it. I hope we can help a lot of other people like you in your situation, whether you're just starting out in wholesaling or looking for another
yeah.
exit strategy, or if you have a team just like Oscar. You know, we're close friends, and he doesn't know how to do novations 100% yet, and he said, look, I
Right.
want to understand how to do it, and I want to feel comfortable doing it. Let's partner up on one deal so I can kind of understand from it and I can take it from there. So that's pretty much how it went with Oscar, and gladly we were able to get everything done and closed out and the wire sent to him. As soon as we got it closed out, that was amazing. So
Yeah.
for all of those that you are listening, Oscar, do you have any um, maybe some insiders or something you might want to tell other people that are
Yeah.
listening to this video that might be helpful
Yeah.
for them?
Absolutely. So I would say that there's a lot of people out there doing what you're doing, But I would say the main difference is that if you submit a deal with someone else, they might get the deal done, but I wouldn't say that they're going to give you the knowledge and the backbone of the transaction, just like you did it with me. I had major questions, even though I'm doing this for quite a while. I mean, we we started from the beginning, you and I and my
Yep, I
brother.
remember. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
As far as the real estate knowledge, I know how to get a deal done stuff, but with novations, it was just a little bit more tricky. Is that extra step, is that extra contract, which I did not understand. And well, you broke it down to me, and I feel pretty confident I can do one now. But what I would, tell the people that are going to watch this is if you want to make it easy for you, hands off completely, you submit the deal and then maybe check in once a week, and if you do have any questions, I know that you're that kind of person that you know don't gatekeep any information. So for those that want to work with you, I will just recommend it 100%, because I know you're going to tell them the secret sauce and the contracts, and you're going to take the time to teach people.
Nice, amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Well, that's pretty much it,
thank
guys.
you,
I
man.
just wanted to make this quick video and let you guys know of how our experience of working with us here is, and Oscar's experience on closing his first Novation deal with
Absolutely,
us.
man.
It's perfect. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you for having me, man.
Talk to you
I
soon,
love you,
brother.
my brother.
Love you too, bro. Bye.